Hello, welcome to the One I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for a few minutes. Usually we're in close. Camera's not on me, so it doesn't matter. I don't have to describe it. Anyway, Hype has a new girl group called, well, I'm going to call them Tude. I hope I'm saying it right. They had a debut video, and they already have a K-pop profile up, which is great. So I'm not going to read it to you, but it's up, so you can go look at it for yourself. But there's already controversy with this new girl group, and I haven't heard any music from them. I've just seen the introduction video. Okay, the introduction video is right here. It's on Hybe's YouTube channel. I don't think I should play it all because I get copyright struck, but it's just the members introducing the group, and they're saying the name of their group. You know, just the I'll play a few seconds of it. I'm sure if I play a few seconds, they won't. They're a 7 member group. Anyway, you kind of get the gist of it, right? They're all young. Well, obviously they're a new group, so they're all relatively young. I'm guessing because I haven't looked at the profile yet, but I'm guessing they're all around 1920. They're just your stereotypical young K-pop group, okay? And we haven't heard any of their music yet. We just have this where they're introducing the group. But the talk of the town, the only thing people are talking about, and I'm not exaggerating, is that they're ugly. I'm not kidding. I've already seen about 14 videos on YouTube from K-pop channels talking about that they're not good looking. Bro, they haven't done anything yet. They've only put out a video where they're saying their name. Like, this is all they've done, and they're already getting hate. I think that's amazing, actually, because to be that polarizing, and you haven't even debuted yet. You just have um a video, and as you can see, I doubt this is real. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay, so anyway, because I'm a heterosexual male and I do K-pop for straight people, I'm gonna be brutally honest. So let's look. So the same thing I did with oh god, what was that group back in the day? Um, I forgot their name. There was a K-pop group where oh yeah, uh, Gugadun. Gugadun did not have a visual, and I did 2 videos on them, and it got a positive response because I was funny about it. But anyway, okay, so Sohee, pretty sure that's her name. Um, Now, first of all, um, yeah, so I was right about her age. So she's 20. Um, I'm really good at telling people's ages, but anyway, the point is, so like, let's say if I was at a party and I saw her, or like at a bar. Because over here in Los Angeles, there's plenty of bars that let in 17-year-olds. Even though she's not 20, trust me, she could be at a bar. Um, I would think she was attractive. Okay, I'm gonna base her attractiveness on if I was at a party, would I be like, hey, how you doing? Okay, because I think people, I think people want. Actually, I don't know what people want. Because if she's ugly, then I don't know. Cause that's really pushing it. Like, first of all, she's skinny, which already makes her attractive. So I mean, like, that's good enough for me. Okay, anyway, so we're gonna move on. Um Sion, um, okay, well, she's not ugly, that's for sure. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. She's cute, so okay, so she's fine. She's fine. There's nothing wrong with her. Elena, she looks like a cute girl. I mean, she's not hideous. I mean, like, I wouldn't be like, "Oh my god, who is this?" Like once again, if I was at a bar, I would totally walk up to her. Okay. Oh, and she's actually Korean American. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm just judging on this looks. She looks fine. I don't see what's wrong with her. Like, but see, I don't know. See, like, I think people are expecting like, because remember, there's 7 members. I think people are expecting like seven Sydney Sweeneys or seven Karinas or something. Like, I think people are expecting every single idol to be a 10 out of 10, and so if someone is a 7 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10, they're considered ugly. I like that's what I'm thinking, or I'm thinking they they just want to get clicks and views on their YouTube channel, maybe. Let's see, this girl, I don't know her name because this group just came out. Gia. Okay. That's a girl like you first see, I think. Yeah, that's her. Once again, I knew girls at my high school that looked just like this, and they were considered pretty. So I'm not gonna pretend that because she's a K-pop idol, she's not considered ugly. So based on her looks, I would hit on her. So I can't. Okay, who's this? This is Saki. She's Japanese. This is Saki. She looks Japanese. And that's not an insult. I'm just saying, like, you can tell she's Japanese. Um, Once again, maybe she's not a 10, like, maybe, but like she's not ugly. Like, none of these girls are remotely close to ugly so far. So, but like those are the comments I'm seeing and like the videos. So, okay, so once again, she is fine. There's nothing wrong with the way she looks. Saya, or Say, sir. Okay, Say. I'm gonna call her Say, Seah. Say, I actually think she's the best looking one. This is my type. I would totally hit on her for sure. But she's really cute, and I don't see why you're calling. She's cute. I don't know. I don't get it. She's really pretty, actually. I totally hit on her. I think she's getting the most hate, and here's the thing. Every woman looks better with her hair down. She has her hair up. So like if you're gonna have your hair up, uh the kind of like the rule in fashion is the better looking you are, the shorter of a haircut you're allowed to have. So if you notice like girls with bob cuts or girls who wear ponytails a lot, girls who wear ponytails a lot are usually really, really, really pretty. So if she had her hair down, she would actually be good looking. Like that's why she's getting hate. But see, this is more of a fashion model look, so it's like you just want to stand out with your looks. But anyway, she's not ugly, so I'm not gonna jump on the train yet. But I've seen a couple of articles already really picking on her, really picking on Honey. And I wonder, is it because she's British? Because like Koreans are weird. Like I've seen Koreans pick on the American members of a K-pop group, calling her or him just weird stuff, and they're completely normal and fine. It's just that they're not, fully Korean; they're American. And I've seen the same with like Japanese members too. But anyway, final verdict. Hani, there's nothing wrong with her. It's just that she's dressed British. She's like dressed like a I don't know what they're called, but I've seen like British, like lots of British TV. You'll have like the bad kid wear like a tracksuit, So she's kind of dressed British. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with the way she looks. The only thing she has to do is wear her hair down, and she won't get the hate. She is really cute. I think Say is I I think after a couple of weeks of all the bullshit dying down, she's gonna be considered a hottie. Like she looks really good, really cute. Um, there's nothing wrong with this Japanese chick. She's cute. Gia, she's cute. Nothing wrong with her cute. I don't see an issue. She looks like she's cute. Yeah. So that's just really weird though. That the first thing that happened was just this backlash of these girls are ugly. Like, this is hilarious. Come on, this is. And the only reason why they're doing this is because she's Japanese. If she was Korean, they wouldn't do this. Okay, I swear they would not. Oh my god, what is wrong with K-pop? Like there's so many things wrong with K-pop, and this is probably the number one thing where because of social media, because people get paid for engagement, and so the group just came out. So the group shouldn't even have a fan base. Okay, so right now the group's fandom is based on this one video introducing them. We have no idea what they sound like, but but they, in my opinion, they look like they're gonna come off as as a group that sounds like Islet. Because Islet has the same visuals. Because Islet, quote unquote, doesn't have a visual. But like they have a lot of good songs. They have a good choreography. They're really good at content, at like social media content, like they put out like, videos and stuff. So this group looks like they're going to be very entertaining. And the vibe is they're going to be musically talented because they don't have a quote unquote Karina who's like a 10 out of 10. And I think everyone is so used to having a group, like Ive. Ive, every member of Ive is gorgeous. Now, you might not like each member because, personal taste, but you can objectively say each member of Ive is like really hot. Okay. And then like Le Seraphim is like another group. You could objectively say every member of Le Seraphim is like sexy. So I think people are so used to groups because like in those groups are the most popular groups. If you notice, the groups that have the most attractive members usually or like really really popular or like Twice has 9 members but like 5 of their members are really attractive and then like one of those 5 is like really really attractive. So it's like there's a reason why dude, Twice has those 5 members that are so attractive. One of the other members is allowed to get fat and no one cares. Like so I understand why people are saying what they're saying, but the thing is people are spoiled though. It's like the only thing these K-pop idols are supposed to do is just try to be as cute or good looking as possible. It depends on the concept of the group. Like some groups are, like Baby Monster is like a sexy group. Like they twerk, they wear skimpy clothes, they shake their ass. So like Baby Monster does a good job though. They're very sexy. Like Kiss of Life, very sexy. But like that's their concept. So like this group's concept is more like just I'm a good looking girl. It's not like I'm trying to be sexy. It's just that I happen to be a good looking girl who's in a K-pop group kind of look. Okay. So I call that look kind of like freshman in college and I have money to spend on clothes. I don't know I don't know the technical name for that concept, but that's their concept. I'm a college freshman and I have a lot of money to spend on clothes. But they're doing their job just being as good looking as they can be without being over the top. So you can tell their concept is kind of like Islet. because like they're dressed like like you would dress. They're not dressed like you don't dress like Baby Monster when you like go out to the mall. You just can't do that. But like you could dress like these girls and go to the mall. So they're kind of like accessible. But anyway, the good thing about this backlash though is the backlash is going to gain them even more fans because there's already people defending them, and I can't open up the comments because I just can't because I want this video to be able to be posted. Like I already checked the comments, so I can't. Even though I have 0 subscribers, YouTube still and I still get videos taken down. So or like restricted. So I'm just not gonna just like take my word for it. Go to the type up Tude in like X and search, and then like read the comments under under these videos. Like a lot of them are bad. But also a lot of them are defending him because as more people pile on, more people are becoming blind fans. So you're getting extreme on both ends with this group, which is good though, because extreme means engagement. So people who hate watch you are just as good as people who love watch you, because the only thing that matters is you get engagement. And in terms of K-pop, hey, if you have people hate listening to this group, that that counts too when it comes to the shows, to get a show in, like someone who like listens to you on Spotify or YouTube is like still counts toward your points. So whatever. But anyway, the final verdict, because it's coming from me, a guy who only likes K-pop groups because they have attractive females in them. This group gets a pass from me. This group has uh at the bare minimum, the quote unquote ugliest member of this group is cute. And so I am not going to pretend that this group is ugly. Okay. There are like let's see who's ugly. Um who's that girl in Twice who I can't stand? Oh no, I can stand her, but to like uh Jihyo. Dude, like her face is busted. Okay, I don't care what you say. She's a butterface. All these girls are better looking than her, like in the face anyway. But like, she has other parts that make up for it. But anyway, so I'm not gonna like pretend. Oh yeah, and like um Daeyeon from Twice. Dude, like she looks like a monster. The only thing saving her is like she has beautiful skin, beautiful fair skin. Okay, and like I don't know, she has like really cute feet too. But anyway, final verdict: Tude is at minimum cute, and then at best, one of their members at least is really really good looking, and then the rest are good looking, and like the quote unquote worst one is cute. So don't fall for the hype. Don't fall for the hate train. Tude is there. There's nothing wrong with Tude, and let's listen to their music before we make any more judgments. Anyway, I've said enough. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Peace.